3, 2.
Yeah. What's up, boy?
Baby. Yeah, that's always a hot shit, baby.
I know, man. You just started to show off that heat, man.
How y'all doing? It's been too long, guys. Hey, it's been weeks. It's been 2 weeks. We had to take a couple weeks off, you know what I'm saying? And that's because, it was holidays. But you know how to start off. First, we got to get it.
Yeah.
Ow. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm good, man. How are you, buddy? Go, pal. How you been?
I'm fine. I'm looking at your hat. I'm a little nervous.
What you nervous about, man?
Because your hat tight as hell. I think you need to check the blood pressure on your cheekbone.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Why your second collar so deflated?
Hey, the second one. Hey,
the second collar ain't got no strength in it. The first was strong. The first one real strong. Second one baggy. Then the boy look like your shirt look like an open Ziploc bag right now. Talking about my hat. Don't you? This is my right. Okay. I know my rights. You can't attack me for wearing a hat, man.
I'm going to attack you for wearing a V-neck button-up. I'm mad at that.
V-neck button-up.
It's amazing how you keep having your cuts out every week.
I'm actually it's a zipper, but we won't even talk about that.
That's a V-neck button-up zipper down.
Zipper, it's just a zipper at the top, though. You still got to pull it over your head. But you can button up the bottom. You can blouse. You can blouse out the bottom. Yeah, man, how long you had these Muppet eyebrows? I ain't never noticed that, man. You got big old Tupac eyebrows, dude. That's ridiculous, man.
Hey, I had to put you close up on the screen so I can see what you're talking about. Okay.
Oh yeah, you got them Batman. Your eyebrows look like the top of the Batman signal. That's ridiculous. When you smile, you make the whole Batman symbol. Just smile again.
Dude, it's hilarious. But
smile again. Smile again. Look, there you go. You see it, y'all? It's the whole Batman symbol.
And that little ass hat. I'm mad at
Black man. That's your nickname now.
Everything is bigger than it should be. Why?
Yeah, man. Because I'm living good out here in California. You know what I'm saying? Brother out here losing weight. You know what I'm saying? Getting money, losing weight. Yeah.
Hey, bro, check this out. Yeah, you, fool. Yeah, the one sitting at the computer. Yeah. Hey, did you put some money into one of the pyramid schemes? You're trying to get a little bit of extra money under COVID. Yeah, you figured you'd come up a little bit, right? You ain't never seen none of that money, though, have you? Yeah, but you need that money, right? You trying to get a couple extra bills paid, stuff like that? Listen, man, you need to check out the law offices of Dorsey and Heron. Yeah, Dorsey and Heron. They're going to get your money back, bro. That's who you need to mess with. And if we don't get your money, we get them a proper beatdown. Either way, you're going to get your money's worth. Let's go.
Individual results may vary. No guarantees on money or beat.
And you was talking about my shirt. That's because I'm representing, I got a new brand. You know what I'm saying? I opened my new shop. It's a shop. So
it's a tire shop?
We fix cars. Me and my nephew, we and Markham.
You said me and my nephew.
And then I always go for the
this dude got wardrobe changes.
I got the
This dude got wardrobe changes. Did you just snatch a shirt off like on TV? You said, and just for
that's just
bang, just a quick little 5 heartbeats for you, just in case you missed it. Wow.
That's funny. Hey, so
that's what's up, man.
It's been a crazy weekend, man. So we might as well get on into it real quick because I see our guest that popped on in. So let's get on to the first topic, which is the hot button topics of the week. Woo, we got a bunch of
them. It's been a bunch, man.
Woo. So
it's been a bunch, man.
Well, if you want to start first, but I got a couple. I know you got a couple. You want to start first?
Yeah, man. I didn't think it was gonna get this out of control. Like, I mean, it's this. We just had the show Karen, right? We just did that show a couple weeks ago, and then it just seemed like they become empowered. Like it's almost like, are white women attacking black people? Because white women is out here doing damage, man. I'm not saying all white women, but I'm just saying y'all need to talk to y'all white cousins. You know what I'm saying? You might need to have a deeper conversation than Facebook. You know, just right now, just if you catch it early, racism is best cured when caught early as possible.
Yeah, that's true.
So when you see those signs of a really prejudiced, conversation, you might want to tap in on that. You know, that's all. This I mean, for real, like I'm even amazed that the phrase Black Lives Matter has pissed people off so much they want to go paint over the words in black, which really kind of made it look doper, which was kind of funny. I was like, actually, I kind of like the all black. I was definitely got the all black.
Yeah. With the idiots.
Idiots, man. It's like the rise of the idiots. See, Trump has empowered the dumb and the mighty, the dumb and the courageous. They are very strong in America right now. You know what I'm saying? They're strong in the States, man. That's why y'all need to get behind somebody who's stronger, faster. Kanye, man. Listen, let me explain something to you. It ain't about the presidency no more, man. Donald Trump proved that. All right? But wouldn't you want to have like a fly guy in the White House? Like we had Barack, and Barack was cool. But could you imagine what Kanye would do in the first, just 4 years, just one term of Kanye, man? That would be equal justice for all.
They wouldn't let Kanye get away with nothing. That fool be in there dressing weird and talking fabulous. Be making records and shit.
Man, Kanye too strong for that. You can't,
studio.
Bro.
Kanye ain't gonna be sitting.
You can't stop Kanye, bro.
Ray J will be the third man. Think about
we can make Ray J president of defense.
Claims to the first wife. Come on, man. We can't have Ray J had claims to the first wife. Come on, man.
Hey, man. Well, Russell Simmons got claims to the first lady.
Well, I guess.
Right now.
You ain't dumb enough to say that. Ray J is.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a pass, man. Except for Barack and Michelle. Apparently, they couldn't find nothing on them two black motherfuckers. They was like, they ain't do nothing wrong. Come on, man. They got to have some credit card fraud or something in there.
They got to have something, man. I'm trying to tell you.
It's unbelievable because I looked at it when you stack it up, man. This president is beloved, but this president has been divorced 3 times. This person has never really been a person who's been evangelical in any kind of way. I never seen him give honor to God for anything. All of a sudden, he's a man sent to us from heaven and all this stuff. But Barack Obama was a pretty stand-up dude. He held degrees. His wife held degrees. These were smart Americans, part of the system, and they hated them. I can't understand that. What's the real reason they hated
them?
Well,
you already know they ain't gonna like it because you're black. Come on, man. I don't even know why we even asked that question. The question.
No, it's just why are we still asking that question?
No, see, they gonna hate him just like they hate you, just like they hated Eric Garner, just like they hate everybody. That ain't the problem. They hate you because you don't know what you are. You know what I'm saying? They do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, if you had a pit bull that's always trying to bite your ass, but you gotta feed it. They love their dogs. So think about it. They already called us 3/4 of humans, so we pretty much dog status to them. Think about how they treat their
3/5. 3/5 is 3/5 human.
Whatever, 3/12. I don't give a shit what they say.
3/5 human.
Yes, they tell me that shit. I tell you that right now. Come to my face with the bullshit. But
you're finding 100 right in front of you. You're like, damn, that's 100% man right there. I don't know what they was talking about. I think that people who believe in the Confederacy they believe that black people are still like 3/5 the strength and intelligence of white people. That's why they keep acting like this. They're like, why are we respecting these niggers? They're like literally like, really? Like, did you see that one video where the lady was just like on just nigger? It was like
they find it. They trying it, but you know
they trying it, bro.
They trying to get us off the narrative, bro. See, what you gotta understand is these.
Oh, this.
See, my brother. If you know you're going to a picnic, which is they gonna pick?
They're gonna pick one of you niggas. That's who they're gonna pick. Somebody hear me? You don't listen. I'm trying to talk to you. The nigga gonna get picked up today. Talk about some watermelon. Talk about some brisket. Talk about some.
You know, that's just the way it is, bro. It's just, you know, it's gonna be until we decide. Like Pac said it. Until you decide. God damn it, not today, because they always gonna choose themselves over us, regardless. Every day they ain't idiots. We the idiots. We still slave status in the mind till you decide. When everybody individually decide that we gonna do this. Hey, bro, I saw a video. Group. They went outside of the KKK's headquarters, bro.
Oh, you talking about buddies with all the guns?
700 black people, bro.
All black,
bro.
With the masks on too. They had their masks on. They was like, "Hey, it's legal. Now it's legal. We supposed to wear our mask in public while we holding our gun. It's all good."
So look, you know what I'm saying? It's like till we decide. Once we decide, that's what they afraid of. That right there is what they're afraid of, because it's a bunch of that. You know what I'm saying? But we
ready to go though.
We just gotta be careful, be smart, and pull together, do our money right, and we gotta get this internal war stopped with the hoods and all this. You know what I'm saying? If we got guns, we willing to shoot. Let's turn that energy to if there's a real war that has to happen.
Right, I'm about to say, be careful. I'll be like, don't be inciting a riot or a war.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on, what'd you say? What'd you say? Yeah. We gotta take that out the rebroadcast. They just told me.
No, it's all good because I know you getting watched by the government. That's what it is.
Right. I was like, huh, what'd you say? What'd you say? Okay. No, I didn't agree with that.
Hey man.
That's why I'm wearing this Kanye hat. Get them off my ass, man. They told me if I wore the Kanye hat, they leave me alone a little bit. Just gotta show the fans and the viewers that shit.
Hey man, why don't you introduce the big homie?
Why don't I intro what? That was the introvert. You DJ that. You said, why don't you introvert? Yeah, man, listen. It's a real pleasure to have this brother on the show, man. Actually, the first time I ever performed in the city of Oakland ever, it was GKing closing out the show. And I didn't know much about Buddy at that time. And, I mean, he came in, smashed it, did his thing. What's up, fam? You know, smashed it, did his thing, man. I just seen his brother grow and grow and grow, you know what I mean, over the years, man. You know, we're going to talk more about some of the stuff he's gotten into. But without further ado, man, give it up, man. Vallejo, stand up. Y'all, it's your boy, man, GKing. Y'all, give it up. Everybody, give it up.
Hey, what up, G?
What's up, bro?
What's good with y'all, man?
Man, this superstar, man. We've been waiting to get the show. Got
man.
the rain on, too. Looking good.
You ain't talking about me, man.
Nah, man. The boy been working out here, man. That's what I'm talking about, fam.
Where you located at? You in Chicago?
I'm in the shop.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So, you know, G, man, it's a pleasure to have you on the show, man. It's always good to see a funny brother who get down everywhere you go. Why don't you kind of tell the people like a little something about you that we don't know?
We should know, or that we should know,
that we should know,
or that we should know.
You should. Dang. That's a good question. That's like a you question. Like,
see, comedians come on.
You can tell
fake comedy.
Hey,
because
I'm a big Warriors fan.
Still,
I'm a big Golden State Warriors fan.
Still,
right now.
Still. I'm a
you said fan. Ride or die. That's what's up, man.
Regardless, win, lose, or draw.
So
who is have you been a Warriors fan, or you just now a Warriors fan?
Yeah,
I've been a Warriors fan since like the early '90s, bro. When we had Tim Hardaway and Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond. Yeah, like I've been.
Okay,
I'm from the back.
You a true fan?
Yeah.
How hard is that? How hard has that been for you living in LA?
I think his phone. I think his phone mad for saying that shit.
It was like, oh yeah, we're gonna put you on injury reserve then, since you want to be a Warriors fan. Sit on the bench.
Terry got that bro.
Don't be blaming your connection on my nothing. I heard that. That's all I heard. It was like all I heard was
phone bill.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I think his phone doing that. The phone, the signal was super far. You see that commercial?
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, you got to stay right there. Don't move from that position.
I'm surprised mine is working, man. I'm on my cousin Wi-Fi. His be tripping. I don't really get no service. Like internet cool, but service I can't call nobody. I gotta go outside. It's all bad.
But you know what? It's been like that under COVID though, because there's so many more people at the crib streaming and on their phones and their tablets. Man, the internet just overcrowded. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay. All right, but yeah, man, I'm just been out here, man. I live out in LA. I'm in the Bay right now. I came up here during the pandemic, man, just to wait for things to open up out there. So I just been chilling with family out here. Just
hey G, can you still hear me?
Where you from?
I'm originally from Vallejo. I'm from Vallejo, the Bay Area.
Okay. All right, so like tell us about like the last time you were on stage and you know how it felt, or you know what I'm saying? Do you even remember that so long ago?
Hey bro, I got on stage. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I got on stage about 3 weeks ago, bro. They opened up a comedy club out here in Sacramento. They opened up, but they only had like a small amount of people. Mm-hmm. You only had like 50 people in there. And prior to that, I haven't got on stage for like 3 months, bro. So I was juiced, man. I kind of was like, my timing was off though, because I ain't been on. So I was kind of forgetting how the jokes went. Like yeah, it was weird. I was like, dang, did that joke go like that? Because I ain't did the joke in so long that I forgot. You know what I mean? But it felt good though. It felt good. I ain't gonna lie. It felt afterwards. It was kind of weird though, because you know, people were trying to come up to you, and be like, hey man, trying to shake hands.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, like because everybody for a minute, man, everybody was like trying to go back to being you forgot. Yeah. 19, so everybody was just like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Yeah, but
just to feel that little bit, oh damn, just to feel that little bit of normal.
Man, it felt good though. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man.
Did you go to your hitters, or did you just freestyle? Because it's so much stuff that's new you could talk about now.
Man, I did a little bit of both, man. I did some jokes because I wanted to just talk about what was going on about the pandemic and everything. So I did a couple of jokes on that, and I did a couple of old jokes that I kind of forgot how to do. So I kind of I just kind of just went with the flow, like just however my set went, like at that point.
So I'm gonna ask one more question, and I'm gonna let Terry ask a couple, and then we're gonna pull in your set and watch you do comedy. I know we don't like to force you to do comedy live, so I know it's been a crazy pandemic. And you've been at home. Have you been off at work as well? So how has the pandemic has been affecting you financially?
Actually, I was hurt till I got that EDD. I'm good now.
I'm over here eating.
See, Terry talked about that our first show. He talked about our first show.
I put the number out and everything.
Yeah, he put it out and everything.
EDD got me right now, so I'm chilling. So and now all I do is stand up. So I'm good now financially. With the few checks they gave me. So I'm good.
You been doing any Zoom shows?
Have I done any Zoom shows?
Yeah.
Man, bro, I did one back in April, bro. It sucked, man. I wasn't feeling it.
It's hard.
It's hard, bro.
Like this, if this where we headed, man, I might have to retire.
No, they opening their shows. We'll get back to it. It might take a couple months though.
Yeah. When you think we gonna go back to normal, like comedy clubs and everything?
We're gonna have to do a new normal. That's what I want. I want
It's gonna be a new normal too. I think so, but I think by the holidays, if we can get any type of normality, I think by like the winter, and if we don't have it by the winter, then it ain't gonna be until next spring.
Hey, look, they only care about 2 holidays. If you talking about tax time, that's when it's gonna happen.
And election season.
Or election season. So that's only because they gotta let you out to vote.
To vote, yep.
They ain't gonna let you do it by election season. They definitely gonna be doing it.
But they ain't, you know, with everything going on, you don't think they're gonna have you just do it online? I mean, just vote where they, you know what I'm saying? Like, where they don't want people like lining up to the, you know.
Well, I mean, our commander in chief is against that right there. He wants.
He don't believe.
He's the president. He doesn't believe in that. So I doubt that's gonna happen, bro. Ain't gonna be no Facebook poll. Why we can't just use Facebook? They listen to everything everybody say anyway. Let's take a Facebook poll.
You mean
who we think the president should be?
You mean
yeah.
Either one.
Hey, because I'm voting for Kanye.
Bruh, straight up. You see, I got the young merch on and shit.
Hey,
you know what I'm talking about?
Hey, bro, I'm voting for Kanye for the culture, bro.
For the culture, man.
I ain't got no choice but to vote for Kanye.
Man, yeah, bro, man. I'm going clean with Kanye, baby. Clean with Kanye and Kim. It's gonna be he gonna run on KKK. It's gonna be clean Kanye and Kim.
King with Kanye Kardashian, huh?
Hey, bro, the thing about
King Kanye.
Hey, like about 4 or 5 years ago, I would have laughed, but now it's like,
why not?
He really could win, bro.
He could, bro. All you gotta do is come out with one song about how he gonna change the country. He gonna run on that one song. Everybody gonna be like, you know what? This guy he kind of makes sense. He's gonna make Donald Trump my vice president. It's gonna be the first time it ever happened in history.
Hey, but to be fully honest, Terry, do you really think that he will be able to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's too late for him to even run. But I just like talking about it because I know it pisses people off.
This fool ain't even file of paperwork.
Yeah, exactly. He's just talking, man. It's fun to play with because Kanye know how to get people talking about him more than any celebrity I've ever seen.
You know what the problem with Kanye it was gonna be is that he's taking the Democratic vote, right? So if he separate the Democrats, then he's gonna win for sure.
So I don't know, man. Kanye is pretty rich, man. Kanye pretty rich, bro.
As much as we,
but I mean, who richer though? Kanye richer.
Huh?
Hey, you know who backing him up? You know who was like, man, you got my backing. The owner of Tesla, Elon Musk.
Yeah,
he said he fooling with Kanye.
I did hear that.
Hey, you know what? We all will, and that's the problem because he ain't gonna win either way.
Bro, we only 13% of the vote, man.
Be the president again.
Hey, but what about the other? What about the other? Like, because hip hop. I mean, I'm just saying you got Asians and you know what I'm saying, like the others gonna vote for Kanye too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he might go Kanye. He can't tell me nothing. He just be like man, please, man. They gonna be tearing up the vote. He gonna put out a mixtape.
And me personally, bro, I think Donald Trump gonna win again, though. Man.
I know he gonna win. Ain't no way he gonna lose, bro.
Hey, he gonna get everybody on their side when he dropped that second stimulus check and then extend EDD. Everybody gonna be like,
hey man, we can't get this dude out of there right now.
Yeah, they like, man, he paying.
We need
paying us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stimulus check. Stimulus check.
Give me that stimulus. Give me that stimulus. Give me that stimulus.
He talking about the second stimulus check gonna be nice too. He was like,
he said, "I'm gonna break y'all clean off."
It's gonna be more than what it was the first time.
He said it's gonna be nice.
Fuck with me, it's DJ Trump.
Hey, Terry, when the last time you been on stage?
Bro, it's been over 3 months now. But I do remember the last show though. It was tight. It was like right when they started shutting stuff down, and I went to do this show. It was in a bar, but it was, nice crowd. And we did the show, man. Everybody was laughing. And as soon as the show was over, that bar was empty.
Dang.
It's like it was the illest thing. But dude, they was laughing, man. It was cracking up. A couple people stuck around, and was buying drinks still. But it was like that bar went from like 60 people to like 6 people. Right when it was like, all right, guys, that's the show. They cut right up out of there. So, it was good to get up and feel it, and I didn't know that was going to be my last show for months. Yeah. But, yeah, it was strange, man. It was fun, but it was strange.
Man, I did a show. My last show, I did a show at the Ha. I did a show like it was like that. It was like that Wednesday or Thursday. I did a show at the Ha, and then that weekend I was supposed to go on I was supposed to do 2 theater shows for Frankie Quinones, and that got canceled. And then the following weekend we were supposed to go to
Shout
Florida.
out Frankie Quinones.
Look at bro, I was hella excited because I was about to go to Miami. I ain't never been to Miami, so I'm like, man, we about to do the Miami Improv.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I'm all juiced. We got
Miami Improv is live too.
Yeah, it's lit.
I was mad, bro. I'm like, man, why did this like?
Hey, what's crazy though, King, and me and GKing always bump into each other. I was supposed to be in Florida, in Miami, the week they shut down all the air travel. I was supposed to be in Florida doing the show.
Damn.
Yeah, because look, one time, Bo, I was at the crib and GKing saw me post a picture. I was there for my son's graduation. He was like, wait a minute, you in Chicago? I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm taping laugh tracks tonight. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, fall through.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, I like Chicago, bro. I had a fun time, man. I was able to I got hella family in Chicago, bro. So I was hanging with all my cousins out there. I had a ball.
Bro, Chicago love, man. You got to come through Chicago more. Trust me, man, because the way you get down there, they're dig. Like your style of comedy, which people are about to see in a few minutes, it lends well to our scene, too. You know what I mean? That's one of the things I noticed. Like, you have a real character about yourself. It's like you as the character. Like, GKing has a particular amount of energy when he's on stage, you know, just in the way you speak. And, you know, that energy is important when you're in front of a crowd like a Chicago crowd. That's why, I mean, you ripped it up that night. You know what I'm saying? And Just Niche was on that show, too. Shout out to Just Niche. I think she taped that night.
Hey, what's crazy is, like, I'm hella cool with hella Chicago comics, man. Like, all the ones that I meet, man, it's all love. Chicago and Detroit. Man. I be...
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
Yeah, man. See, the thing is, Chicago and Detroit was so close, we was always driving back and forth. So iron sharpened iron. You know, they best would see our best, and then we'd be like, dude, this a dude in Detroit just came out, he killed it. And then it'd be like another cat in Chicago. So it was like the Bulls versus the Pistons. Like Mike Bonner. Yeah, man. Like, think about it, man. You've been doing your thing out of nowhere. Here come Mike Bonner. He just popped in town to do some work. Mike Bonner, you know what I'm saying? Just tearing up rooms all over your city. Hey, Foolish come through.
Hey, speaking of that Chicago, that Chicago and Detroit, you think that Jordan really had Isaiah kicked off the team?
I think that was a collaborative effort.
I think he might have. You know, Jordan didn't really deny it, and he laughed at it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first sign you're lying. He was like, "Oh, y'all want to talk about that?" Okay.
I was reading something, and Thomas was kind of jealous of Jordan because when he came to Chicago, his nephews was all on. You know what I'm saying? Because he's from Chicago.
Yeah.
Jordan kind of took his thing, kind of took his fire. Like, man, nigga, I'm from Chicago.
Yeah, it's true. But he was also kind of a dick, though. And Jordan didn't make him be a dick though. He was a dick, man. Like he was on the court, off the court.
But like everybody hated Isaiah, but I'd be like, why? Like, what was he doing? Like he was just a little point guard. Like, what was he doing to be hated so much? Like,
I don't know. He was a dick. He was a piece of shit. Look, hey Bo, remember when we was in Atlanta? Hey, remember that time we was in Atlanta, Bo, and we saw Isaiah Thomas? We was in the lobby of one of the hotels or something, and Isaiah Thomas walked in. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, that's Isaiah Thomas!" And me and Bo both looked at each other and was like, "So?" I just walked away. Like, I don't want to meet Isaiah Thomas. Who cares? Hey Zeke, who cares?
Don't nobody want his signature.
Yeah, he wouldn't even embrace long shorts. He wanted to wear them coochie cutter pants, them shorts to the grave.
No, but that's a super legend, though, man. I believe Michael Jordan did a lot of things. I believe Mike don't play. You put Mike in his. He like, no, look, why would I give Isaiah tick? And then, I think who was the coach of that first? I think it was the Pistons coach.
No. Was it the Pistons coach?
I think it was.
Chuck Daly
was it the Knicks coach?
Nah, Chuck Daly was the coach of the Dream Team.
Yeah, Chuck Daly. Okay, yeah, damn, that is crazy. Shit, I ain't never think about that.
Yeah, I don't know. See, but it's all politics.
My coach.
Remember, Jordan even said it. He said we hated Detroit. He said
we did, bro.
Hated Detroit. So why would I give anything to any of them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I believe.
You got a
But
So
point.
yeah, that rivalry is real, bro.
I'm trying to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me get on George Stats with my comedy. I'm gonna be having comments like, no, I'm joking.
Nah, he ain't lying neither. That's exactly what's gonna happen, King. You don't even know.
No,
He gonna be like,
hey, G,
I
man.
am Two-Face.
So G, man, tell us about this set we're about to see a little bit. Lead us in real quick, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, this set was man, this was probably a monumental time for me. Man, my first TV credit on Comedy Central. I was excited about it. I
Yeah.
met Kevin. You know, what I mean, it was my first. I was repping the Bay Area, so it was a dope look, man. That was a dope year, man. 2019 was a dope year for me. Dope
That's
year.
what's up, man. All right,
Yeah.
man. We're gonna go ahead and get into this clip, brother. Y'all stay
All
tuned.
right.
Hey, we're gonna end up muting your microphone for a second too, G.
It's all good.
Man, I'm glad y'all all excited, man. My family, they all want to come out to the show now, man. It'd be hard to get people out to the shows, man. People always want to hook up. Like my cousin Brandon always went to hook up. Every show. How much is the tickets? I'm like, $10. He like, ah. It's like pulling teeth. Like he like a drug dealer, so I got something like a drug deal. I gotta trick him. He like, call the club, see what's up on the hookup. He called back, I'm like, bro, that's how they do 2 for $20. He was like, all right, I can do that. My brother Dame, I got a brother, Dame, he a fake thug. This how I knew my brother was a fake thug, right? My brother went to jail for 3 days, right? And had the nerves to write a letter home. By the time he got home, me and him read the letter together. I got a friend of mine, man. He getting cheated on, but he ain't getting none of the hints. He called me the other day. He said, hey, he was like, hey, bro, can you Uber on a motorcycle? I was like, why you asking? He was like, nah, man. He's like, me and my girl got in an argument, right? She was like, I'm finna catch an Uber. He said, I looked out the window and she rolled off on the motorcycle with another girl on the back. I was like, man, I don't know, bro. I was like, maybe she ordered Uber Eats. I don't. Y'all see that? Hey. Started losing my hair, man. I hated the fact that I went bald, man. I hated the fact that I lost my hair, man. Because when
Yeah, we're gonna bring the guys back in, y'all. Sorry, hey, he was killing that shit. Yeah. Terry, I can't hear you. You got it on mute, brother.
I do that every time too. I do it every time.
Right? You know,
I just get to talking.
Bring that back, G. We gonna bring that back.
Well, actually, that was a good spot to pause of that, man.
Okay.
That was some funny shit. You was when you said he rode off on a motorcycle. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I was laughing too hard trying to get ready for the next segment, and then click the wrong button on your ass.
No.
Hey, I could tell because the look on your face was like, "Oh shit!"
I figured it was something.
He said, "Oh." Did you see him do this? He was like, "Oh,
all right." I knew it was coming because I'll be looking forward to your sets, man. And Terry was like, "You need to watch this one before you watch it," and I'm like, "No, I want to watch it with the audience." And I'm sitting here, Terry, like, "Dude, you be doing too much already." So. Just like you doing, pressing buttons and shit. That's what happened with me. I be editing all wrong.
Let me slide this in. He the P. Diddy of live streams.
What do you mean?
You the P. Diddy of live streams.
That's funny.
You be like, take a little of this, take that, take that. I'm
just
spinning over here, remix. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna flip it upside down, smack it, rub it. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? But you be working that joint though.
Hey man, we gonna get GKing back when he come back. I think
I'll bet if he dropped off, cool. Now you can play the rest of the video. That'll be perfect. Since we wait for him to come back on the stream anyway.
I think he back in. Now let's just talk to him real quick, cause
I'm back.
He back. I bet there it is. All right, cool.
We'll show it at the end, the whole thing. But man, bro.
Man, so I got a serious question. Are you lining your own beard up right now? I mean, what's your barber situation?
Who, me?
Yeah, what's your barber situation, Nick?
Man, I got a little my boy my beard out here.
You be getting your beard cut in the garage?
Nah, I'm going to the barber shop.
Oh yeah, the shop's open. That's what's up.
The shop's open.
He put the gloves on.
Yep, he got the gloves on, the mask, everything.
Okay, good. Cause my barber, he like to put the gloves on, so that he think that means he could touch anything. So he be like,
he be having his finger up, he's like, come here.
My fucking mouth. Shit.
Yeah. He be like, hold on, hold your mouth still. You be like, hey man, don't be touching my lip.
Like this. Get your thumb out my upper lip,
Hey, but before, when we first started, man, it was rough, man. I was like, dang.
Like your signal.
Can you hear me now? Stream ass.
Hear you now.
Okay. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
man. So you said when you first started what?
No, I said when the pandemic first started, I was looking rough. No, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how to do my own beard, so it looking thick.
So look, when it comes
I cannot wait to hear that. I cannot wait to hear that on the rebroadcast. You had to hear how it sounded, bro. That was too funny.
Internet actually works to your advantage for that joke.
It chopped and screwed the whole punchline. It was like, and a skew. What? I can't wait to hear that back later. I'm crying a little bit, bro.
Oh yeah, just a little bit. Me too. I ain't gonna lie. Oh man. So I ask all guests the same question. When you write your comedy, where is your inspiration from? Is it your family life? Is it your childhood? Is it your reality? Or are you
just stupid? Are you just stupid? Like you just come up with shit?
Yeah, it's family in my reality. Like I got a lot of jokes about family, and then just about me. like things that happen to me, mainly to be about me and family and just things. I don't really do current events and stuff like that, like what's going on. Mainly just be me, and I might hear my cousin might do something stupid. I'm like, man, I'm taking that to the stage, or just it's just I don't know, just whatever seems funny to me, and then I'm all right. I'm taking this on the stage and see how it go.
Yeah, that's the best shit.
Have you ever took any pain from your childhood on the stage and turned it yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Look at that smile.
He like, damn, why you bring that up?
Terry, I be getting that.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one, bro. Because he said, shit.
I took some pain. Hey, I took some pain to the stage. It's a joke that it's something that it happened before. That's like how I say it. It's like,
hey man, that's dope. Your internet connection wouldn't even let you snitch on yourself. Did you hear that?
Man, my
it just scrambled. It scrambled just when you started telling the story. You was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know what happened. Because look, first of all,
and then a finger, like
then my butt. It was like, what? Yeah.
Hey man, it's in my signal is perfect. And I don't know.
You sound like Herman. You sound like Herman's Head, bro. Remember that show, Herman's Head? You old nigga. You remember that shit? That's what it sound like.
Yeah, you good now. You better go ahead. You good right now. Go.
Don't move. Don't move no more. Stay right there. Hold that pose.
All right.
Isolate.
All right. So tell us the story about the pain.
Oh, I do a joke about making a mistake of kissing the neighborhood dick sucker.
How was that a mistake if she was the neighborhood? You knew who she was.
I didn't know.
How you didn't know the whole neighborhood? No, G.
I didn't know, bro.
G, come on, man.
I didn't know till my cousin told me. I was like, oh, man, I'm 14. I'm 13, 14. You know what I mean? Young nigga.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't your neighborhood?
Nah.
Because I remember all the hoes in my neighborhood, and y'all know who y'all are.
It was the area, you know what I'm saying? I was, I'm over there trying to get my kiss on and not knowing even sucking it.
You were sucking on the lip and her tongue and everything, wasn't you?
Man, I was trying to get my kiss on.
This boy went in there.
So esophagus
deep.
But it's one of them jokes. It's one of them jokes where it's like it really happened. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Did you have strep throat
real.
After that? Huh? Did you have strep throat after that?
Nah, I didn't.
What about mono? Did you get mono?
Nah, I didn't. I don't even know if that was that even out.
Did your nose grow like Pinocchio because there's so many dicks you had to lie to? No.
Man, how my cousin told me was cold though. He was like, because I brag like I'm 13. Well,
you brag on it.
I'm on some like, guess who? This how young I was. Guess who I just kissed? Nigga. You know what I mean?
Right. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Nah, man. Nah, that's real though.
So, Terry, you got any more questions for the extraordinary comedian? I know he's done a lot of shows. How long have you been doing comedy, G?
Bro, I just hit 13 years. Matter of fact, yesterday.
Respect, bro.
Hey, man, happy anniversary, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Happy birthday, as some people say.
I don't know if the 13, I don't know if it counted because we took off like 4 months. But I guess.
Yeah, man, you might have a do-over coming up. All right, but I do want to ask you about Kevin Hart because listen, everybody on this call has met Kevin Hart, worked with Kevin Hart. That's just what it is, right? We've seen Buddy. And how tall do you think Kevin Hart really is?
Oh man, Kevin Hart got to be like 5'2", 5'1",
5'2", 5'3", right?
Yeah, he little.
In gym shoes.
I never seen a man that little. Like he's like you could put him. Like he's small, bro. Like his frame, little dog.
Yeah, man. But Kevin is one of the coolest dudes in the industry too, man. It's nice that when you had cats on that level that they still kind of level. You know what I mean? They ain't he kind of a star, but he wasn't like a jerk.
Yeah, man. Hey, I can honestly say like Kev is like really really down to earth, bro. Like a real, you know what I mean? He's solid.
What did it feel like when you met him for the first time, though? I mean, because you met him a little later on in his career than I did. I met him earlier on. He was still doing his thing, but by the time you met him, he was, I'm Kevin Hart producing TV shows. You know what I'm saying? So what did that feel like?
When I met him, I thought I was going to be starstruck. Like, oh, that's Kevin. Like, oh, snap. But then when we got to talking, it was like he was so cool that I was just talking to him like a regular dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't. I didn't really get like, oh, that's Kevin Hart. Like, it was just like. And then, you know, he a comedian, like I'm a, you know, so it's like, you know, like being in LA, you be meeting heck of stars, and you know what I mean. So it wasn't, but it was just dope to be on the show, man. It was just dope to represent the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Like I always, like in the Bay, bro. Like I'm like that dude, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? When I go to LA, I ain't nothing. But when I go back to the Bay,
nah, man, they just don't know yet.
When you go to LA and when you go to your barber, apparently, because he should be like,
yeah, he ain't care too much about that lining. He gave you them Wolverine. He got them Wolverine pork chops.
Nah, you look better than me. My barber, I got to get him before he get drunk. You know, I got the barber. He cold as shit. Boy, he cold till he get that second beer in him. And every line,
shit.
I don't give a fuck what line it is. So
you know, GKing, King, you know he be getting his eyebrows lined up by the same dude too. You see how he got his eyebrows cut? That's that new shit, bro.
You be getting the eyebrows.
No, man, everybody hate that. My wife be like, "How the hell your eyebrows do that naturally?" I don't know.
This boy got a natural. It looked like he had your shit threaded. This boy, I think Bo get his eyebrows threaded, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you.
I get my feet done. Do you?
Hey man, I can't wait for that to open back up. I'll tell you that much.
They open out here.
Can't wait to what?
They open a comedy club.
The nail salons, man. I was talking shit when ladies was like, I can't believe the nail salon ain't open after the first month. It's been 3 months. I was like, hey man, when the fuck y'all gonna open up these nail salons, man? My feet need attention. I can't give it to myself.
Lilu, my nail lady, was so happy to see me. They already knew who man, I love,
Lilu.
Lilu. Hey, whatever Lilu. And then the boss, he already know. Hey, you want Lilu, right? I'm like, yeah, give me Lilu right there.
Cheers, fellas. Okay.
Oh, you know what? We do need to drink. I ain't drank all. Well, I ain't gonna say all, but I ain't drink.
I gotta hydrate.
We're good. So, G, man,
I want to get my bunions hit.
Hey man, at least every quarter, man. At least every couple months, man. You gotta go up in there.
Hold on,
let professionals do their job.
Let me tell you the hookup, G. Let me tell you the hookup. So what they do is for $24, they massage both lower parts from your lower kneecap down. That's your calf muscles, your Achilles, all that shit. They put lotions and all kind of fragrances on it.
Oh, they be scrubbing. Yeah, they get to scrubbing your calves and your arm.
They'll massage your back. They rub your feet. They pluck all the crunk and gluck and guck out of it, and then they make it.
Yeah, man.
And they do all the rough stuff if you got rough feet. But you go a couple times, bro. That's basically a free foot massage. Think about it. For $25, you basically get a foot massage, your feet clean. I get my toenails.
Now.
Yeah, I get the clear coat. My toenails be yellow. Damn, what
wait a minute. Wait a minute, man. Hold on. Are you saying
clear coat? It works.
Are you saying you got shiny toenails right now? Is that what you're telling me?
He got a little
design on
everything.
Yeah, he got a little acrylic on. You got acrylic toenails?
No, none of that. No, Lilu.
You got acrylic toenails.
Lilu know better. She ain't getting that $3 tip if she don't. And that's all I got to tip with $3. They be loving that shit. At $3.
Hey, how often do you be going?
As long and meantime, my wife tell me I'm going with her ass. Shit.
Hey, I hear that. You going, I'm going. Let's do this together. I'm with you.
You know, wifey don't want me to go to. She think I got a thing for Asian. So
you do. She know it's true because she look Asian. Yeah, GK, his wife look like she Polynesian or some shit. And yeah, she know exactly your type.
Okay.
Man. Hey, it's crazy, bro. Have you ever been to a black nail salon?
Yeah.
Have not.
Black people even.
Yeah, I've been to a black nail salon.
I hear they always booked up. So from what I understand,
I won't take my feet to let a black woman do it though. Hell no, I can't do that. Now black women talk too much shit. And
yeah,
my
if you
feet
go,
need work.
I need to be in another language. I don't need.
That's why we go to people who speak another language. Exactly.
That makes sense.
Somebody doing this to my toes. Asian get on it. Yak.
Shit. Right.
She get on it. You know,
She like,
I got it.
I got your feet.
Man,
we gotta put a little extra alcohol. Hey man, you know what though? That's a beautiful thing. Somebody's got to do it, man. Every culture got their thing. Black people got like rhythm and shit, you know, and white people got violence, and then like Asian people know how to do nails and shit.
White people got violence.
You know they got the most violence. Ain't nobody got more violence than white people, bro. Not even the Asians and the Koreans. They got all the violence.
Hey, that's because they kill the most violent other races first. So they make sure that the leaders and the most violent get gone first. And then the rest of the docile ones, they gonna fall in line. They always do.
Yeah.
So G, man, look, man, tell me something.
This nigga got 21 questions and shit.
No, tell me something that you got coming up. Or give us your Cash App, or where can people find you or follow you? Because I slipped on my job and I didn't put it down at the bottom, so I'm gonna add it while you talking. So tell us where you found.
But they could find me on Instagram, GKing Comic. My Cash App is GKing Comic, so everything is GKing Comic.
GKing Comic, damn it.
Cash
Keep
App,
it simple.
Venmo. And I seen this post. This girl said, she said y'all need to grow up and start using Zelle and stop using Cash App. I was like, nigga, I didn't know it was like, do it matter how
right? It's just like when somebody see me, hey, is that an iPhone 7? Ew. I'm like,
I'm like, what's wrong with Cash App? Like, as long as you get your money. She was like, y'all need to grow up and start using Zelle. I was like, man.
Nah, that's because they get that government check deposited into a bank account. They be talking shit.
You know,
act like they ain't got a boost.
I say it don't matter to me. You Cash App, Venmo.
I don't give a damn. I'm spending it all the same way. Okay, I'm an artist. I need to take money every way possible.
That is true. What it is too, and Zelle is just through one bank. You're saying get Bank of America because.
Bank of America is kind of dope, though.
Chase uses the Chase app, and Zelle is through Bank of America, and the other banks use other stuff. So maybe her cheap ass just couldn't get a regular bank account. She like, hey, the best bank account for Bank of America. You know, $3, you can start a Bank of America whole investment account. You can be investing in.
Hey. And you know, Zelle don't charge you. You get your money, like, you know what I'm saying. They don't do that little. You know, our Cash App be trying to, you know, if you want it now, you take out $1 or something or whatever.
Yeah, man, I ain't in a rush to get that money now. I'll wait a couple days. It's cool. I got other money.
Yeah, I ain't never that serious.
I ain't even tripping. I'll be like, oh, shit, it's sitting in my Cash App. I was paying people out the Cash App. Hey, they got a new, the Cash App credit card. I mean, the Cash App debit card, dude, that shit look dope as hell.
Because ain't it like black? I think my cousin had one. It's like black.
Yeah, it's black, and like you can have your signature on it, or like you can have your logo on it. You can put whatever you want on that.
Yeah, that's kind of.
So yeah, now they're making it kind of smarter than because, dude, honestly, I leave a lot of money in my apps because there's less fees on the money if it's sitting in the app than it is in an account. Because they tax you. They tax you for taking it out. They tax you for every little thing. I find out what ATMs. Yeah, so I found out what ATMs I can get the cash out of without no fees because every one of them apps has an ATM where you can get the money out without fees because they're a partner with that bank. And you just take the money out and you ain't got to pay shit.
Venmo got a card too?
Yeah, Venmo got a card too. I got all the motherfuckers.
Man, I ain't even know that, bro. I mean, I didn't. I
you got to get up in your app, bro. Go in there and order you some cards because that way, like when you're doing these online shows and stuff, you can just get that money cash right out to you. You know what I'm saying? Just go to ATM next time you're at the store, pull that money right out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't even think about that.
Yeah, man, that's. I mean, I just got up on the angle line. This is the type of stuff you do when you're on quarantine. This is what I should have been doing for months as a comedian. I should have had a Cash App. I should have had a Venmo. Me and Venmo got an issue. I hate Venmo, bro. Venmo be on some BS, to be honest with you, because if you have any discrepancies with Venmo, bro, it takes forever to get it resolved, if they even resolve it. I done had money come up missing with Venmo twice.
I ain't never had no problems with Venmo.
Bro, I might be the only one. But 2 times, man, I had 2 issues. Well, one got resolved, one never got resolved.
Well, all of them need to be helped, because all of them will screw you over depending on how much money you got, because they all will be hacked. So just watch any scammers.
Yeah, you gotta watch your money for sure.
Yeah, because I know my dad, somebody Cash App $100 out of his account. He was like, I was like,
don't nobody there, and they don't be asking no questions. Let you take it.
Yeah,
but Cash App is backed by PayPal. PayPal has a better history of resolving issues like that. You know what I'm saying? You got, because that's the difference, man. Like, I like PayPal because PayPal got one of the longest history. That's shout out to Elon Musk. Elon Musk started PayPal, just so a lot of people don't know that. But that's his company. He started it, made him a billionaire. He sold that company off. Yeah, that's Elon Musk, bro. PayPal.
Dang.
And it's a very fair system. It's just the most fair system, the cleanest system on the internet. I want to get the damn card reader so I can start charging at the shows.
Man, I got a PayPal. I got all of that. PayPal, Venmo. I got tired of, like, when you selling merch or something, they be like, man, I only got PayPal or only got Venmo.
He was like, I got that.
Yeah,
I got that too.
Square. I got Square.
I got all that.
Yeah, man. But dude, through PayPal, you can get a card reader now.
I ain't even know that. I had one with Square.
Yeah. But anyway, now we just talk about shit we can talk about offline.
I know, right? I was about to say, it's almost time to go. But look, though.
One last question. Do you dye your beard? Because your shit black to the motherfucker.
Bro, I got a couple of grays, like two or three grays.
Yeah.
It's just all me.
That's what's up. What's good with your T? All right, I see Terry Young just checked in, bro. But yeah, man. For sure.
All genetics, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, G, man. Well, thank you for joining the show, man. You can stay on and hop off on as you want to. You know what I'm saying? We'll bring you in if you feel like you like a topic. We can and shed some light on it. It's all good. We're not kicking, but we got to move on to the segment. So thank you.
All good, man. Thank y'all for having me, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you being on the show, bro. That's what's happening.
Hey, y'all check out that comedy legend. We gonna put his
Instagram
back on. Y'all, it's down there. So y'all make sure y'all check him out, man. Very funny guy, man. Hilarious.
All right, y'all.
All right, man.
Hey, come get the investment of a lifetime. If you want to turn $1 into $1,000, give it to me, and I will make your investment worth it.
I'm a Republican, and I was skeptical, but I also believe in Reaganomics.
Thanks to bo&terry Enterprises, I turned my dollar into thousands of dollars.
Hi, I'm May, and this worked for me.
Therefore, their trickle-up dynamics are something that helped me and my family get into a better position.
Also, the math behind it is real.
Thank you, bo&terry.
Hi, I'm Amy, math scientist for bo&terry Enterprises. The math is very simple. What we do with your $200 is we take it, we square it by the root of x, cross that by a plus b, 6 pentagons. It turns into more money.
Hey, I'm Terry Dorsey, one half of bo&terry Financial. Trust me, your money is safe with us, baby. Much safer.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in.
You wouldn't get some of that Matrix? Come on, man. You wouldn't get a little bit of that Matrix.
So we gonna bring in the homie. Man, look. Let me tell y'all. When I tell y'all, look. Well, this hero is a true hero. I mean, this brother has. I believe I've seen him save lives because he's done it with me a few times. We've been out in the streets saving lives and pulling over.
Wrap it up.
Since we was in high school, and then he just joined the military, and he became an officer. I don't even know. I think he was a firefighter for like 10 minutes. I don't know, but
yeah, paramedic.
True hero, man. And he's tried to call in, but he couldn't really call in, so we had to get him in on the phone. Hey, man, say what's up, T. What's going on, man? The Officer Terry Young, man. Say what's up, brother.
What's good, man? How y'all doing?
Yo, what's good with you, T?
What's good, man? What's cracking, man?
Hey, man, you know, out here starting fires.
So look, like we've been friends for a long time, brother. And last time we tried to get you on the show, you had to be a hero. Could you explain what happened last time we tried to get you on the show, at least a little bit?
The last time, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I was supposed to be on the show, I was doing all the looting and the riot and stuff, right?
Correct.
The experience that I went through with that, wow. It's like some stuff you ain't never seen before, you know? I understand it, but personally working in it and going through it and seeing the people doing what they do, just being on the other side, man, it's, you know, it's hard, you know, especially when you are a person of color wearing blue, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You look at a different light sometimes. Granted, I understand. I'm with the people, I'm with the riot, and I'm with all of it. Sometimes I guess I really didn't understand it because of you tearing up your own stuff. But just seeing it, you know, seeing that, and then seeing it the next day really gets you because you like, okay, we're in Chicago. Everything looks like it's about a hurricane gonna come through because people boarding up, you know, you know, just people killing. It was just so much violence.
Mm-hmm.
Just so much violence. Was I thinking projected in the wrong way? I feel it was because half these people didn't know George Floyd, but I understood it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, I understood it. But half the stuff that they did, I don't really think it was necessary.
Okay.
You know?
Well, you was in the thick of it. So when you were seeing, you know, how disconnected were you guys from actually helping people because of this? Because I know you like to help people. You whole reason why you're here.
Man, right, exactly. The disconnected part, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. You really seen that July 4th weekend. You've seen that because, you know, a lot of places, you know, with the cancellation of the fireworks festivities, the most towns, you know, they really had us enforcing, and we had to, you know, pull fireworks from people, you know, couldn't have them out there. And the engagement with people, like people don't even want to engage with us. It's always a violent tone, always. Even if we coming out there just saying, hey, this is not us, we just have a job to do, they don't want to hear that. Everything is, oh, you trying to kill me, you trying to shoot me, and we trying to have a conversation. You can't even have a conversation no more sometimes because everything, the way that everything is now, everybody is already on 10. You already on 10, all I'm doing is saying hi to you.
Exactly. People
don't want to, they don't even want to engage. I'm glad that most of the people that I do know me as a person, know that I'm not right. Y'all know, I love kids, man. Been out here coaching these kids, and half the kids that I run into out here, they feel comfortable now because they see me out here, coach out here on the streets, man. I'm good. They have somebody to talk to now. You know?
Yeah.
That's where the disconnect is. That disconnect happened. Remember when we were growing up? Like they say, it used to be officer friendly. You know, you used to be able to go up to the police. I think the only police officer that we was afraid of back in the day was Commando. Remember him?
Commando, yeah.
yeah.
That was Commando, but you know, he had a job to do. You know, and like I couldn't stand the police too. Everybody probably looked at me like, how did he become the police? I did it because of one, I got a young man, a boy. And I'm not damned if he has to go through the stuff that I went through, or I'm going to let the streets take him from me.
Right.
So, you know, I'm going to do what I have to. Even if that does mean I have to become the police, doesn't mean that I'm going to change the person I am. You have different resources now. I get different outlets that I can teach him, show him different things. I feel like Mr. Anderson. I mean, we can always go to Mr. Anderson for something if we need some help. That's all I want. I want these kids to, man, they have all the opportunities in the world that we didn't have because everything is right there at the palm of their hand.
Exactly. It's right there.
And I think that's why this is so much highlighted right now with the Black Lives Matter and everything because of the internet.
Yeah, for sure.
If this would happen when we were going to school, we wouldn't have never heard of it.
Yeah.
With all this, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's just that it's changing and everything is high. It's so tension right now. Everything.
And Terry, to kind of speak on that, right? I know that's something that you're dealing with, and what are they trying to do to prepare you guys to even go into that arena? Like, what are your upline? How are they trying to even prepare officers to go up against that type of energy on a daily basis?
PD, bro, to be honest with you, man, there is no training for it. To be honest, think about it. You already got the training to become a police officer. Granted, some people do stuff that they're not supposed to, but you already had the training. So the training that you finna focus on the street, you're not gonna have that training because it's a whole different thing. Everything when you go through the academy is gonna be different when you hit that street. But see, everything the way it is now, nobody wants to talk to the police. Let's think about this. We had a guy, can't say much on the case, but a guy gets shot by another guy, right? We arrested him. We said shot him, but then the victim leaves. But we can't do nothing if the victim doesn't want to press charges. But then next thing you know, they say police aren't doing their job. The police and the community have to go hand in hand together, and we lost that disconnect. We lost that disconnect when they started all the racial equality into the police, where they were putting whites in predominantly black neighborhoods, and whites did not understand how to interact with blacks.
Exactly.
You see, that's what
and vice versa. Mexican neighborhoods too.
They call me Uncle Tom. No, I'm not going to be an Uncle Tom, but I am going to be someone that's going to try to look at the cup or look at it from both sides. Because one, I'm tired of us going to jail, and two, sometimes we really don't understand because black folks, we fail to read.
Yeah.
We fail to read on a lot of stuff. So when you start telling these people stuff, just like me, I had to tell somebody, like, if everybody wants the police, well, we got to take this from the police. You're making it harder for me to be the police and making it easier for the criminal to become a criminal now.
Right.
I can't pursue felons no more because the dangers of hurting everybody else. Okay, cool. So now the criminal is listening to the same thing that they're saying on TV, like, oh, I can go rob somebody right now and get on the chase. Police can't do anything because they can't chase me.
Right.
I can't, like the other day, I just went to court for somebody spitting on me in my face.
Wow, GC, that's bogus.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spit on me in my face, and the thing is, really can't do much because everything is on camera.
Yeah.
So it's like, you want me to do one thing, and a lot of people, like the training, like I said, the training is there, but you got to have self-control. You got to understand that, granted, I am here to do a job, but treat people like human beings. And not, everybody is not a criminal.
Mm-hmm. And that's where
some officers go wrong. White or black, Hispanic, Mexican, everybody. Hispanic, Chinese, everybody goes wrong. Because when you're an officer, I'm going to tell you, when I go to work, my objective is to come home.
Exactly.
That's it. I'm not here to think about I'm going to engage in a fight. I'm going to try to do. No, at the end of the day, man, I'm trying to come back home.
Mm-hmm. We want you home, bro. For real.
I want to be home.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand I have a job to do. And when I get that job to do, for those 12 hours, I'm going to do that job. After those 12 hours, I'm done. Granted, I'm still a police officer when I'm not at work, but I'm home. I don't think about, hey, I'm finna go hurt on somebody, I'm finna do this. Sometimes some situations can go right, can go left. But I want somebody to think about this. Just like the little incident in Atlanta when the guy taser took, and the guy pointed it back at him. I really don't like to speak on situations like this because everybody's going to say, well, you're judging somebody, or you're only picking that side because you're in blue. I'm not picking that side. I'm not picking either side, but I want somebody to understand this. Granted, they say a taser is a non-lethal weapon, but it's non-lethal to somebody who knows how to use it. Okay? What I mean by that, when you go to taser training class, they have you a dummy in front of you, and there's certain areas where you're not supposed to tase somebody. Even as officers, we know that. So just imagine this. You all seen somebody get tased before. When they get tased, and your muscles tense up and they fall down. Just imagine you. I want you to think of you as an officer now this. You get your taser pulled, somebody's running away from you, shoots the taser that does not have any knowledge of shooting the taser, and that taser shoots you in your face or your eye. Now you have 2 fish prongs in your face and your eye, and that's almost fatal.
But
you get it?
I get it, but shots he took were fatal, and the fish prongs didn't touch him.
No.
I get it. I really understand. I never, to me, is never, to take a life is too much. See, Terry, I know you are a good shot. And I go with Keon, you know, the fellas, we go shooting all the time. You can shoot, I can shoot somebody in their ass and their leg. I can stop an offender on my own without making the chest, head, neck shots. I can make the chest, head, neck shots if someone's trying to kill me. I get that. But in that particular sense, wouldn't it make more sense to just immobilize the guy by shooting him in the leg or in his ass or something?
Personally, you're really not supposed, once it's back to you, I was always told you're not supposed to shoot clean fellas in the back. That's what I was always told. So me personally, I don't know when he shot the taser in the video, hell, he was more than 15 feet away from him. So the taser rounds actually probably wouldn't have actually touched him. But I get it, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, a 2-minute fight with a criminal, man, feels like a lifetime till you get somebody there. Before you wrestle, before, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's a lifetime.
It is.
So when you think about you as an officer, you don't know what this other person has. And I'm not trying to make no excuses for him. Please don't do it. I'm not making no excuses. I want you all to understand how it feels on our end sometimes. That's why I say, if people would understand, like I try to tell anybody, instead of you saying, police need to do this, police need to do this, or you need to change this, you need to change this, just like I did, become the police and be that change. We can only talk about it so long until we get people in place that really want to change.
That's a really good point, man. You're right. We do need more brothers in law enforcement.
But once I start coming up in ranks, I can start, hey, we need to do this. We need to get engaged with the community more. But the only way that we're going to do that is if we get the right people in place that want to make that change. Not just somebody that wants to collect a check or have a badge, you know, or walk around because I got a gun on my chest. Man, I heard that all 4th of July. Man, y'all big and bad because y'all got guns. Man, I'm a man before this gun. And we had that police.
And you had a gun before you was a police.
I don't know if we're supposed to speak on that.
You need to treat everyone the same. I'm coming across as I'm big and bad, I'm running this show. You know what I'm saying? Man, treat everybody like a human being, and it might change for you.
But also, I think that could be said for the police as well. We know you, and we know you pretty rational. You know, but I just think that attitude, I mean, you've worked in a couple different precincts, man. I know you've seen some behavior. I'm not saying you got to speak on it, but some cops shouldn't be cops, man. Some people, I don't think they have an attitude that really helps anything as far as bridging the gap. I think some cops push that gap further, you know, and the good cops don't get a chance to shine.
I have seen that where you just get some guys that just want a badge to be gun ho. You know, they just want the accolades, or they're thinking that I'm the police, so I can do whatever. You know, it's not like that, man. in this day and age now, granted back in the day when you had the road walks, we had a lot of jump out police. The difference between then to now is the technology, bro. Everything. Big Brother is watching everything. Everything. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know, but so another thing on that, I hate to piggyback on this a lot, but our parenting, man. We had a lot of praying parents and a lot of parents that stayed on our ass.
That's true.
Woo! Yeah, you hit that on the head, bro.
They knew where our kids were. You know, not saying that they don't now, but when you have parents that use their phone or use technology as their babysitting system just so they won't, hey, get out of my way, take this phone, take this one out. We didn't have it, you know?
Yeah, we ain't had none of that.
The kids are growing up, the technology is growing these kids at a faster rate than we did. You know, where we had to go to the library and learn stuff and look it up. These kids can just go straight to their phone and Google, do whatever. They're not learning anything. It's bad when they take cursive handwriting out of school, bro. Come on.
It's gone.
Hey, Terry, you bring up a bunch of good points, and that's why we love to make our heroes our friends, because we know that we can be honest and real, and we know what kind of person we're dealing with, and we know that you're a good guy. And you talked about it being hard to even be a human as a police officer. Well, when you feel like your color and you feel the way the systematic, because you joined the system to change it, so you obviously knew it was a problem. How would you suggest that people start to move to keep the progress going to where we can be where we need to be?
So to keep the progress going, man, we're gonna have to do more. You got to do a lot more than we had. What I've started doing now, I park my squad car and I walk. I might walk 3-4 blocks just to walk, engage with people. You have to engage with people and let them know, man, I'm here for you. You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm not here to try to jam people up all the time. I'm here for you, and that's where it's lost at, because people don't know how to talk to the community, and the community don't want to talk to the police because of that disconnect. We stopped having town hall meetings. You stopped having community events. You know, that started happening when the kids couldn't go outside. I mean, like look at the recent things right now with all the young kids going out, getting killed. You don't even want to get outside anymore, so they can't have a childhood. So they're having a childhood stuck in their room. You don't even they're doing it in their room right now because we're so disconnected, focused on Facebook or Instagram like that. We're not in our kids' life like our mama and parents were in our life. You know, because hey, they're content. They're not bothering them. He in his own. You know what I'm saying? So she in his own. But the thing was, remember, when we went outside, we had certain things we had to do. We had to go outside. You had to be back before the street lights come on. Or you had to be on.
Buddy.
Or if you wasn't at your house, your mama knew you was at your neighbor's house because they knew each other. Right now, you have people that don't even know their neighbors because they don't want to.
Don't even know their neighbors, bro.
That's true.
They don't want somebody to know, hey, what I got in my house because they might rob me. It never used to be like that.
Yeah.
It never did.
So we just need to just get back to being a community and being a people again.
Man, look. These 2 months when the COVID first started, it should have took people took the time to realize to get closer to God. The only reason I say that is, man, because that 2 months, you couldn't do anything but learn yourself, learn about life. Because if they do it again, shut everything down, that's what it's going to be. But the thing is, if you don't learn to love yourself during that time or learn to love the people around you, how you going to grow as an individual?
That's some deep stuff, and it's a reality, brother.
How you gonna grow as an individual when there's so much hatred and so much turmoil? Real talk. We can't be mad at what Trump do all the time. We're fool. He's one person, but he doesn't control your life. You do. The only thing that you can do is control what you do November 2nd, right? Whoever office he He runs whatever the say-so is, but he does not run your life. You run your life. Stop putting ourselves in these situations where we look at as a culture. Why don't the culture come together like they say we need to? And we are smarter. We do things better. Look at half the NBA is all black. Damn, the Puerto Ricans that took over baseball. You know, just like I was listening to you earlier. Like you said, everybody got their niche. The Chinese been took over the nail games. The Hispanics been took over baseball and doing lawn care. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Terry Hill, we get rhythm. We get red. Well, the white folks
They got violence.
We got violence. Yeah, but that's reality though. You real.
It's real, bro. Our culture, as a culture, we need to stop pointing the finger at everybody else and start pointing the finger at us.
And we need to start supporting our officers like you who are in the field working to actually make a difference. And we shouldn't make it that all officers are bad. You're correct.
And I get that, saying that, you know, when you look at somebody, hey, it's cool. I get it. I got to take it because, hey, that's the way we portrayed it. But please understand, that's not me. I'm not that way. You know, I stand out here just like for you, just like y'all. If I could, but I had to work, I couldn't go protest. I had to work, but I understand it. I trust me. I get it.
Yeah, man. And it's good, man. I'm glad you was willing to come on the show.
And keep doing it until they understand it, until they hear you. But the thing is, I want these people to understand, do it the legal way. Nope.
He said, do it the legal way. That's correct. Let's do it the legal way. So are you actually, can you see the show now?
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I'm on phone, but y'all on Facebook.
So I just wanted to pull up
oh, damn.
of you and see if you remember the days I used to go to your mama house and come try to meet up with you fresh out.
And Pop's career and the whole nine.
Right there, man. So you could tell us, like, what were you thinking wearing that big ass hat?
Yeah, man, you look like you about 18. Look at Keon trying to sneak past. Yeah, you look like you about 18, 19.
Y'all know I was on a buddy plan.
What is T.Y.? Yeah.
T.Y., what up, bro?
No, y'all know I was on a buddy plan in the military, and it was actually me and Ramon left together.
Yes, I remember that.
We know that. And Ramon did the skirt on 22s on your ass.
He was like, psych.
He was on my head. That bitch came back home. Like, yeah, man, let's go. Get my ass out there.
He was like, I left on Albuquerque. You made it right.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna leave too, man.
Left my ass. But, hey, man, there was some times. You know what though? Going to the military really helped me out. Had discipline, but if I would stay here, I wouldn't have ever seen the other side of the world. That's one thing that I'm thankful for. I got to see the other side of the world.
That's what's up.
Get me a little bit more discipline. But it just really transitioned to the person that really you see today. Y'all know how I used to be, Chief.
Man.
Yeah, nigga, you became.
Yeah, man.
I put my damn glass through my arm through the arm.
Man. Hey, you know,
so did
you put your hand through that glass. You was tough right before that. But then that blood juice out, you said,
hey, man. But I mean, look, man, we was wilding, man. T.Y. was wilding. But yeah, man, you have grown into this man who I've appreciated that I've been able to see that journey, man. When I saw you coaching the kids, I was like, that's crazy, man. Look at Terry going from throwing the ball to coaching the whole squad, man. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of the next generation of youth, man. So it's a blessing to watch you mature into the man you became, man. And serving. And serving.
I want these kids to experience life for what it is. Don't do some of the stuff I did, stupid stuff, man. Look at that Garcia right there.
What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
To you, man.
Thank you, man.
Salute to you for everything that you do, man. Everything that you're doing, man. Being a positive, you know what I'm saying, influence in our community for these kids, man. I'm glad these guys got you on the show, man, because you deserve it, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real talk.
Hey, It all started, man, in that damn bedroom and in that basement.
Sure did.
Yes, sir.
In that basement.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man.
So Terry, are you still making a little music? Will you still rap or something for us a little bit later? You gonna be Officer T on the ones and twos?
You crazy.
Catch me on Friday.
Yeah, I catch you on Friday. You're right, baby.
Yes, sir.
Catch me in the lab.
Yeah.
Over there.
Indeed.
That's the crib I said.
What did you say?
Said it. What'd you say?
Say it again.
That's a new spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We in the basement at the new spot, man. You got to come through, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Y'all need to come on over here and do a show off the lake, man. You know, I got a lake behind the crib.
Oh, shit. That COVID-19 check is hitting, ain't it?
We're putting them down payments on deck.
They getting that extra. I knew them essential workers was getting that extra check. They was
getting that.
They probably giving them $6,000.
I ain't getting no goddamn extra money. I wish I did. That has to pay miss my ass.
Damn.
Hey, I know it was some nurses that killed on that hazard pay. I know it's some nurses that made some good money.
Right. Killed is an interesting choice of words.
Yeah. Each check. So yeah, man. So look, we might as well, since we got the whole crew here, this is what we gonna do. We might as well talk a road story, right? Let's go into a road story. I know we got one with all of us involved. There's got to be one. Terry already had one in mind.
What's that?
Oh man, let's talk about when we went to Soldier Field. And when we was in high school, we was in the marching band. We ended up gang banging, fighting in the hallways of Soldier Field. Y'all remember that?
No.
I wouldn't know.
Do you remember gang banging in the Soldier Field?
Yeah, man. Look, it was all right. So look, this is what happened. Terry, I bet you. We wasn't gang banging, but we was like flagging. Like, you know, we ran into, I can't remember what school it was. We ran into one of them other schools and just started.
We always thought we was hard as hell.
He said we was gang banging the marching band. Well, that was something different. That was what we was doing to the girl. I mean,
no, I'm talking about when we got into it. It wasn't Julian, but it was one of them schools. We saw them, and it was just on site for some reason. We was at Soldier Field, and we was there to play the national anthem for the Windy City Classic. Yeah, we had the all white on.
Yeah. Did somebody try to spit on us or something from the?
No. That's Gately.
No, that was the Gately. That's what Gately when they did that.
But no, we had the white jogging suits on. It was airbrushed for the game.
Oh, I remember that. No, we wasn't gang banging. What happened was when we walked through that whole damn. I forget what marching band that was. We walked right through there, like.
Oh yeah, disrespectful, like, because we don't care.
That's what I meant. I don't mean like, you know, stacking them tall. I'm talking about like we was just on some gang activity.
How about I got a better story? Y'all remember going on the Oprah Winfrey show?
Oh damn, yeah.
See, yeah, now that's a good story. Now Terry,
he said, "Why you sound like Eddie Murphy when you say that?" He said, "Nah, yeah, that's a good story. That's what you want. That's what you like right there."
Now we went to two Terrys, and we talked about Terry Crews today. So this is a good Terry day. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I'm gonna have to go see this Don Lemon interview y'all talking about.
Hey.
Bro, man, Buddy gone, man. If you thought the Kanye interview's been bad, it's just, you know, if this ain't the time for division.
President 2020, baby.
Man, y'all stop playing with this Kanye. If y'all really gonna vote for him, let's do it for real. But if y'all just parading the Democrats so Trump can get back in, let's just say we vote.
Trump don't get elected whether we want him to or not. We are only 13% of this country. We are not going to swing the vote for Trump. It's either going to be white people want him or white people don't. That's pretty much how it's going to go.
That 13% not voting for Biden, it takes away from the 4% that he's supposed to have. God damn it.
That's true, man. So he'll probably lose by a smaller margin. Trump 2020, bro. If Kanye don't make it, it's gonna be Trump. I got my money on Kanye or Trump.
Biden say you don't vote for him, you ain't black.
You ain't black, and I'm black.
I'm African American. Then
I ain't African nothing. Ain't never been African.
I'm a Negro. I'll be a Negro then. Fine, I'll be a Negro. Forget it then.
My stuff, I pick other.
Yeah.
Other.
I normally pick native.
Native, damn it.
I don't understand why they ask you these two questions.
I'm an Aboriginal.
Look, they ask you what's your race, and then the next question follow that are you non-Hispanic?
Yeah, I never understood that either.
Well, because they don't want no Hispanics in this motherfucker.
They
like, don't be acting like you black Hispanic. Now that's Cuban.
Your race. Then the next question is always, are you non-Hispanic? Are you Hispanic?
Yeah, I guess because you can be white Hispanic. Yeah.
They gotta hit their quotas. That's all that shit is. They gotta hit their quotas. We need 7.5 blacks. Exactly. We need 3 Mexicans. We got them already. And then, are you Mexican? You ain't Mexican? Okay, what are you then? You black? We got 6 blacks. We can fit one more in here. That's how they do. We can fit one.
Yeah.
Go in here and make that quota.
That's how they get their grant money.
And then it'd be 1,104 white folks in there.
That's how they get the grant.
You could be white Hispanic, but if you're Hispanic and you want to just be white, you just check non-Hispanic. Now you white.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. Hey, y'all know everything finna be messed up. You know why?
Why?
Because it's 2020. What was the most important thing this year?
Coronavirus. That check, that $1,000. The bo&terry show?
Probably.
I think it's going. Everything good. You got to think it's 3 things. It's a money year, an election year, and also it's a census year. Census is not going to be right because everybody's been stuck in the house. They hasn't been able to send their stuff back. The census been closed, so there is not no accurate count.
This should be the first year it's right though, technically, right? Because
everybody in the house this time.
At home, but everything was closed, so ain't nothing's processed.
No, they was still calling me. I was just ignoring it.
Calling you, but I'm telling you, watch how much.
I look at that man, throw that shit up and throw it in the garbage. Oh God.
Really? Why you think they giving out so much money now?
What money? No, man, we got $1,200. These businesses getting millions, man.
They giving out money. We just gotta find where they giving it out to.
Yep.
To the businesses and stuff. That's why they giving out so much money now. They don't care, but that's just like right now. You see how Governor Pritzker just released that $900 million, that $900 million in funds, but the funds they going like, say for instance, if you was late on your rent, they're not giving it to you directly. They giving it to your landlord, and then to your landlord.
Well, that ain't giving me shit. You gave it to my landlord then.
Well, if you don't pay your rent, because we did get a bunch of money from this from my other.
I ain't get it.
I didn't either.
I ain't get shit.
Yeah. I ain't got none of that shit.
I'm in from this place I work. This community action agency just got a whole big grant for that. So you might be right. They just be speaking on that. So yeah, I mean, the money got to come somewhere. Didn't Pritzker just pay something? They was like he just bought something out of his own money. You sure that was his money? It was like a couple $1 million worth of something. He just said he bought too. They said he donated it out of his own money. Like it was $53 million or something in Chicago.
I give him my checking account. He can donate straight.
Man, for real, but
believe it.
That money, bro. They get that money. Quiet as kept. What I heard, 2024, he's supposed to be throwing his hat in the presidential race.
He should.
Might as well.
His name ring big in the city, bro.
Pritzker.
Yeah.
I think so.
GP, are you with me? Oh yeah.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see, but I just hope the COVID stuff get over with. I need the world to go back to normal at least.
That shit dead, bro. Stop. We gotta stop. Hey, we gotta get to the point where we stop thinking about the world going back to normal. This is the new normal.
We create the next normal.
I got a video.
That's what you do. It's things that we didn't like. Let's create the next normal. Let's create a normal that everybody can be happy with. That there's a minimal amount of children getting raped and kidnapped. There's a minimal amount of women getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
There's a minimal amount of blacks just being murdered for no reason. There's a minimal amount of no education, no money. Everyone has health care. It's certain things we can do. We're the richest country in the world. It's certain people who got the salaries that they could just cut a check, and some of those things could happen like that.
So you saying reparations?
I'm saying fuck. You don't need.
I'm saying reparations.
We need to start anew and start afresh and do what everybody like. We ain't worried about what they said in 1892 when Columbus sailed the ocean blue. We don't give a shit. They didn't have computers then. They didn't have nothing. They was making laws for people with dysentery. We don't even know what the fuck that is.
I think it's reparations.
I don't like the shit because it sounds like you dysentery. Period. On top. So fuck that disease in the first place. Let's just start there. I don't care about none of that, but I do care about what's happening right now, though.
I ain't saying overthrow the system. I ain't saying go to war with it. I'm just saying that it's obvious that everybody has a problem with the system. So there has to be ways to fix it. We are too smart of an individual as a people.
This is the thing. We got to fix us first. Like, how can we be such an uproar about the police killers and stuff like that, but we're in an uproar like this when they killing kids? They killing they killed the little girl in Atlanta. Like, why ain't no uproar about that?
There is
like, come on, man, and that's our own doing it to our own. Like,
there is uproar, though. That's what I always say. There's always uproar. That's how we know.
Exactly.
That same energy, man. That start with us there, like that.
And listen, no, I don't agree with that. Free citizens, I don't agree with that, dude. Citizens acting as citizens and people that are paid to protect, acting and judge as jury are two different problems. That's two different problems. Citizens might run amok, and that's to be expected. That's why we have police to keep order. But if we can't trust the police because of the propaganda, even if we can't trust the police because of all these videos we keep watching, that's where the divide is going to come from. Not because we killing each other, because humans kill each other, bro. That's how we got this country in the first place. We don't kill each other.
That wasn't the only child that died that day. Trust me. And it wasn't the only child that got shot that day. Trust me. But it's the one that made the news because it's news.
Yeah.
So
it's news today. It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. And we definitely do. They definitely are marching over stuff like that. Don't get it twisted. They just don't. That's not newsworthy, though. They don't want you to know that they want to find out. And then a lot of black justice is always street justice. Like, street justice with police officers. That dude who probably did that 9 times out of 10, police never know who did it because they end up killing that person as well.
Yep.
Black people know how to handle our own business. So sometimes it's hard because you got those two dynamics. But I'm really with Terry and I'm Officer Young with what he said, and we got to just start being humans again. And knowing that that's
straight up
man who put on the suit, who came to help you, and we shouldn't always have to attack that, even just because we feel that George Floyd died or something like that.
I don't do that no way because the world is at an uproar. The world is always gonna be an uproar about something. I ain't never jumped on a bandwagon in my life, so I take it as I see him. It's always been like that for me. I got pulled over the other day. Dude was an asshole. So fuck him. He was a police officer. But he was definitely a police officer. He was a whole asshole. He was Indiana police, but it is what it is. He was a total asshole. He was shit. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I haven't run across nice officers in my lifetime. So you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
I can never take one thing that happened from one and judge all because of that. Because everybody can do the same thing for black people. Well, this black person killed this white person.
True.
Black people. I can't do the same thing with police. This one police on this nigga neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. So now I hate all police officers. That ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? I was raised differently. I was raised to take each man, each woman as you come. You treat people how you want to be treated. Now when they start treating you different, you treat their ass. Simple as that. Like that's how I'm out. Y'all know me. I'm the most coolest dude in the world. But I play me. I'm gonna play you. Simple as that. And if you want to take it further, then let's take it further. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no gangster to it. Ain't none of that shit. But I give you what you give me. You give me respect. I give you respect. It's simple as that. And we got to get back to that. Like when people start going outside of the boundaries, then that's when shit's supposed to happen. because you disrespecting a person, you disrespecting somebody's family. I want to go home to my family every day just like you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people got to keep that in mind. Like, we humans at the end of the day. So with that being said, you got a family, I got a family. I don't want no problems with you when I'm out here. But that don't mean you get to say whatever the fuck you want to me like shit crazy. And it don't mean I'm finna disrespect you like any way like that either. Why would we do that? I don't even know you.
So for everybody out there, y'all look, stop disrespecting officers and public servants.
Yeah.
Don't worry about disrespecting them until you get disrespected. If we show respect, you should just be quiet. That was the old law. Police come around, say nothing, and then they can't
say nothing
because they can't make you talk. But we need to at least, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say shit at all. But let's not worry about this fight with the police, because I think that's that part should be done anyway. I believe that the next step should be what people are doing, and that's going to the people who set the system in place, and that's going and voting, that's going to the Supreme Courts and marching outside of there like they're doing, and things like that. So let's keep the peaceful marches going, and let's let the officers be peace officers like they're supposed to be, and let them keep the peace. You know,
I do believe like policing should be done slightly different. Like, it's just like, you know, like you see, I've seen videos, they had like all these white cops walking in black neighborhoods, and they trying to introduce themselves. And of course, black folks trying to play them, but then they just realize, okay, there's some nice dudes. They force y'all to come down here, but that's what's needed. Like, they should know something about the community, or know some of the people in the community. I remember just thinking about back in the day when my little brother was little, man, playing ball, and there was a dude that used to be at the rec center and knew my brother because he could hoop, and then he just pulled up one day. I'm like, the police just swooped up on me, you know what I'm saying, at the shoot ball and drive away. He come out, let me get a shot. I'm looking like, okay, like that ain't, you know, that's decent. That's decent. He like, hey, I know your little brother, man. He good kid, all that shit, you know, shook my hand and everything. That shit don't happen no more.
No.
And that's the problem. Like, these people are scared of the communities that they policing. Now, for the ones that's in those neighborhoods and doing their thing, big ups to you. Keep doing what you're doing. We love it. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that don't, and the ones that you know it, man. And Terry, you work with some. So I mean, not saying that everybody you work with is great, everybody is bad or none of that, but you've seen like some of these officers, man, and they just got bad attitudes. I don't know what's going on in their personal life or what, but they put that badge on and they turn into different people. Those are the ones. Those are the ones just like, man, be the same you with or without that badge.
Well, can I ask a question? I don't know if Terry, you could answer this, because you just brought up a good point, and that's that code of silence. Is that, I know you can't say nothing about it, or if you
right, it's the code of silence. Duh, you can't speak on it.
Literally something that, is it a training thing, or is it just like what black people automatically just be quiet in the hood? Because they don't tell us to be quiet, we just know. So is that just something you guys just know? Or that's the code because it's a fraternity, right?
Yeah, man, you ain't got to answer that shit, man. He trying to get you fired, T. Don't answer that shit. No, I'm just playing.
Amongst police?
Yeah, I just mean, yeah, just the whole code of silence. Is that more like something that is because y'all are fraternal order police, and that's something that's taught, or is that just what we do? Like black people do.
I guess it's something like, I guess that's what some people do. Have I been part of? All right, I'm gonna see this way. I can't lie, be around no bush, no shit. I don't know anything about no type of fraternity and shit like that. Only time I hear shit like that is when people try to cover stuff up. I go to work every day and being an honest person. That's what I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Can't lie on nobody. What you gonna lie on somebody if you fuck up? See, that's the bad thing. I've learned since I've been the police, man, even they say you in the academy. You have more police locked up or go to jail for bad paperwork versus pulling a gun. Seriously. Because, you know, your paperwork, right, you can't fuck up on your paperwork, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna lie. And with so many cameras out here now, lawyers don't dig your shit. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like that fraternity that you're speaking of, to me, it's a fraternity of people that's gonna cover shit up, that's gonna try to keep somebody their job. I'm gonna be honest with you, because if you think about it, every time people say, man, police trying to hide this, they're trying to hide that, what what they trying to hide. Because shit, I had a run-in with somebody the other day, and she was telling me everything about what's going on. I had to explain to her, like, well, man, I get off work at 7 o'clock at night. Everything that you're speaking of happens at 10. I have no knowledge of it. But now that you're telling me of it, I'll be on the lookout for it during my watch, but I can't answer for it if it's at 10 o'clock. Mm-hmm. See, that's what people always want to say. Police not doing the job, they're not doing the job. But man, how can I not be doing my job if something happens during the time I'm not even here?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
they got to be reasonable too. They got to understand that. Like, at least you was real enough to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's like you just said. I was willing to tell her that.
Because you didn't have to. You didn't have to tell her that.
The whole big thing, bro, is a communication thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you get citizens who come across hard. Like, I ran into one when I was with my partner. We ran into one where he got into a car accident, and all he wanted was somebody to look at the camera and see if it was a car, anything, something like that. So we went back there, and I'm working the camera and everything, but then my partner took the camera from me and messed it up. They go say, well, you know, we can just don't tell them it's the detective division, they got to go through that and whatever. So I was kind of upset, you know, because I'm sitting there like, I know how to work this, let me look at it. We went out here and told him that it's going to go to the detective division. And then he talking crazy to her. I get in front of him like, man, you just need to back up and chill. He goes to report this to the police department saying that they didn't care, they weren't trying to help, they didn't even have an opportunity to look at the tape. I couldn't say nothing because I was going through training, and we were supposed to look at the tape. It wasn't supposed to go to the detective division, which I already do. But you let me tell you, you want me to do what my trainer does. I'm here, I'm trying to help them now. She doesn't want to. You want me to follow her. So who's right? You see what I'm saying? If I keep going, then I'm insubordinate. I gotta follow what she says. But in my eyes, we're not helping the community. We're not community policing. That's the way I'm seeing that. We're not helping them out because why do we gotta wait for a detective when we're police?
Right.
To investigate shit. That's what we're supposed to do. So what it happened, okay, we could have looked at the video, we seen something, then we passed it on to the detective.
Right.
But that little encounter can go back and turn big. Oh, the police ain't helping you with shit. They ain't gonna help you with nothing. Why call them? You see, that's when the hood stuff, all this shit that's going on right now keeps putting that big ass gap in between the community and the police. Because it's like, what I always say is, we need a big ass town hall, and you need to let the community voice themselves. But the thing is, when we want to voice yourselves, please respect the police. Everybody gonna have to respect each side. I know there's gonna be some cursing done, whatever, but just voice yourself and understand, like, it's a different type of let me say, it's a different type of, the way that people are now, they're not like us. Think about how many killings can you say that we went through when we was in high school? We wasn't up like this. We didn't hear about no killing every other weekend. We didn't hear about no.
Well, I don't know, G. We was raised in the 90s. They would shoot people over shoes and starter jackets every week. Jordans, you couldn't wear a starter. You couldn't wear headphones.
Right, 55th Street was like the dividing line.
Movie was made on murders that was happening.
But look, let's do this. Let's do this because we could talk. Because we boys, so we could talk all day. But wait a minute, hold on. Hey, but T, just trying to say, we boys and we could talk all day, man. But I don't want this to keep dragging. I want to make sure that you get a chance to let people know from your perspective, man, what it is that we could do to really. What do you think from your perspective, what we could do to try to really bridge this gap and get somewhere instead of just fighting each other? You know, what do you think is good on both sides, from the police and from the people? What do you think would be helpful from both sides for us to get this together?
You need to have more community events. You need to engage more with the community. It's always not, everything doesn't have to be about engaging in law tactics all the time. Engage with them, have community events, walk. Learn your town, learn your beat. You know what I'm saying? engage. You got to learn to talk. We have to. That's the whole thing. You know.
I got a suggestion.
Both sides.
They should definitely have like one of those big town hall meetings, but let the police speak first. Let everybody on the police, from the sergeant, everybody on down, let them be able. And if you want to respond or you have something to say, you have to come and listen to them first. Listen to their side here, their side of the story, and then let them talk 4 or 5 hours, whatever. Everybody get a chance to say what they want to say on the police side, and then let the community people respond. Let them be able to respond. So y'all out there with y'all notebooks, well, I'm gonna respond to that. Let me write that down. But you have to listen. You cannot talk. Let the police talk. Let them say what they gotta say, and then y'all talk on y'all side. And then the police can't talk. They gotta sit there and they gotta listen to everything they gotta say. And then afterwards, we can mix and mingle in the crowd. Talk about what was said. Officer, what's your name? Okay, Officer Young. You said this comment, and this is what I had to reply back to you. This is what I think. And that type of community type of thing is something that could like really work. But will that actually happen? For you to actually be able to comment, you have to listen first.
Will that happen? That's a good question. Will it happen? I don't know. Maybe you have to tune in next week. Maybe you have to tune in the week after that. Maybe if you go online to Terry Dorsey's website, you might find out. Who never knows? But we want to thank Terry Young for joining us today. He is our week. We thank you, my brother. We appreciate you. We love you. Applause. You are a wonderful human being, and you are our hero of the week. Thank you, brother. Don't go.
Man.
We finna end this show, and then we're gonna talk a little more, Terry. I'm gonna keep you here. Dorsey, man. Hey, this is a wonderful show. We're about to end it out. You got anything to say?
No, man, it's just kind of good to be back, jump back into the, we haven't done this in a minute, so it was good to just kind of be back on the air. It was great to have Terry on the show, man. Big shout out to him. Brother Ben doing things. Shout out to GKing as well, popping in on the show. We only got to play one of his clips, but go check him out, man. Buddy got some things moving. He was also on True TV's live tracks this year as well, so man, and shout out to Keon jumping in too. Big shout out to Veer, you know what I'm saying? Always kind of low-key co-hosting the show with us, man. Good to be back.
Yeah. Hey, look, thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for checking. You know what? Y'all favor, and we're gonna play GKing right after we do this.